Hello everybody, and welcome to Animal Crossing City Folk on this spooky day. It is October 31st, Halloween, and I totally missed those flowers. We're going to be doing a little bit in the early day, and today really picks up later at night. So we're basically going to do the morning here as our more routine-based stuff. The stuff that we always do, and then come nighttime, we're gonna go out and, well, see if we can find Halloween. I mean, surely it's gonna be around. Well, he's going to be around. Actually, I should check. Yep. Right there, new villager. We're gonna need to go check him out. I was kind of expecting there to be a notice on the bulletin board about it being Halloween. Or do I just... Halloween is the 31st, right? I mean, it has to be. Literally, tomorrow is November. And trust me, here in Canada, we already know. It has already snowed multiple times. Not enough to ever actually stay on the ground, but it has snowed and the puddles have frozen over. It's also been really rainy, because it's, you know, fall. Okay, this is Carmen, so... Here's Rod. Who is Rod? Let's see. Let's meet our new villager. Oh. It's a mouse. A pirate mouse. Yo, you must live right here in Halifax. Sweet. Good to meet ya. My name's Rod. Sorry you had to see my place looking so lame. But don't sweat. I'll have it cleaned up in no time. You've got to be Steven, right? I know, we're gonna be Bud Zace. I figure that's a fitting voice for him. I mean, he's clearly a pirate mouse. So, you know. It works. Okay, these are good. Partially why I'm on here so early is I want to see what the morning turnip prices are. I'll wait to dig that up because I want all my inventory space. Because I don't remember how much I have, and that voice really hurt my throat. I was recording more Fire Emblem earlier today. Only managed to get 2 episodes. Mostly because one ended up being nearly an hour and a half of recording for what will probably end up being close to only about half an hour of a video. Joys. And I also had multiple failed missions, which is great. 65. Not high enough. Okay. And yeah, I know this will be out literally like a day after, I believe, in the last time I said this. But I want to remind people that watch this and have issue with Fire Emblem also being uploaded. Just remember, you're not obligated to watch Fire Emblem. Like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. I don't want you people watching something that you don't like and then complaining to me because you've watched something you don't like. I know it's kind of rude to say, but... I mean, I don't mind constructive criticism. Like, I mean, quite honestly, there's probably a few things in those first episodes I released I could have done better. One of which would just have been having managed the audio levels better. Because that's something I didn't do that well of. Every single one of the first episode, I don't think the game's audio is audible at all. And all future episodes, I've literally increased the volume by 12 decibels just to make it audible. Yeah, I had the audio settings set up for one of my moderators when they come on and co-host when I'm playing Splatoon. They get really loud. And if I leave it at, you know, 0 in OBS, they will peak all the time. Like, it's just constant peaking, and that's not good. Like, I myself, nearly on top of the microphone, at flat 0, which is something I actually never used to do, because I don't even know where I got this from, but I was under the impression that this microphone would, you know, I would be far too loud with it. Turns out I'm not. Though this microphone is starting to have issues. It's been having issues for a while, and I don't know how to solve them. I am tempted to contact my audio engineer friend and see if she can help me figure out what I've done, or what's gone wrong. I also need to just watch through a video, and, like, after it's been uploaded to YouTube, and see if it's actually an issue, or if it's an issue with my computer. Because... okay, I don't watch through my videos on YouTube. I watch through them in Sony Vegas. And in Sony Vegas, quite often I'll hear popping, is the only way to describe it. And it just kind of randomly happens. And my assumption is it's when I move too much and the cord in the back of the microphone kind of gets jiggled a bit. But I don't know if the sound actually carries through to YouTube. Because once again, I don't watch my own stuff there, and nobody's ever mentioned it. I mean, I'm sure I could probably fix it if I changed how I record things. And went from, instead of recording everything via just OBS, record my audio through, like, Audacity, and then record video via OBS or something like that, with also an audio backup in OBS, because honestly, like, I don't think I will ever not like recording an audio, like, my own audio with the video. Like, it's two separate tracks, because I record in a format that allows for that, but it lets me, even if I were to, say, record my audio also with Audacity, it would let me sync up my audio by just looking at the waveforms. I wouldn't even need a reference point. I just need to look at the waveforms and match them up where they match up, and then everything will work. I mean, let's face it, I'm an EVE player who does a lot of Project Discovery. That's basically what discovering exoplanets kind of is. Yeah, that is a really cool thing about EVE Online. You can do real science in EVE. It's great. I've mentioned it now. I kind of want to talk about it. EVE Online's Project Discovery is probably my favorite thing any games company has ever done. To give a brief explanation, Project Discovery is the developer team, CCP, teaming up with an actual science group to do science. It started as, well, basically community collaborating science. It started as identifying cells. And literally, the EVE Online community was doing a really good job, but the system had some bugs to it. A lot of things that we would flag came back as false, even though it wasn't. We were right. Like, we knew what we were, you know, doing. But the system would flag it as false, and thus it was kind of a flawed thing. But then that partnership eventually ended, not through anyone doing anything bad, just the fact that, well, they had all the information they needed. So then CCP partnered with basically space scientists, and now we help discover exoplanets. And yeah, the players of EVE Online have helped make some discoveries. Like, it's really cool. And I'm also gonna make absolute sure I've got this watered. There we go. Now I'm just gonna organize this, because I don't feel like doing much more fishing. even though I think that's all we really have to do to kill time. Actually, we could harvest trees. How much inventory space do we even have right now? 5. Okay, I'm gonna go sell these fish, identify the fossil, then come back and start harvesting some trees. Because we do really need to make some money. There is still some more development the town can go under. Well, make kind of thing. So, at least I'm pretty sure that there's more development to the town. Little, yeah, I know, buddy. Donation. This. Took me a second to see it, because I am really tired. It's a trilobite. Which is going to be really awkward, because I don't want to miss Halloween, but I know I need to sleep at some point. But I didn't want to miss the morning turnip prices either, and yeah. It's gonna make for a really awkward thing. Because I need to make absolutely sure I do not miss Halloween. Yeah, I think I'm going to accomplish that by just basically trying to continue recording. I am also going to finally attempt to stream tonight, or a couple nights ago, for when you guys are watching this. And let's check the current prices again. I don't know how long I'm actually going to end up streaming. It'll probably only be like an hour or two. I feel really bad doing short streams like that, because for the longest time I was doing like 4 to 6 hour streams at night. But I've just gotten so busy, I literally cannot do that anymore. Mostly because my time to record is nighttime, and that's also when I stream. And yeah, that doesn't pair up too well. Because, well, I literally cannot do both. I either have to record or stream. Or only stream for a very short period of time. Okay, we have 3 spots left, so let's grab these cherries. Put our watering can back on. That way our inventory doesn't get messed up. And now we take this fruit up to sell it. Which will be a nice little chunk of change. It's not going to be a whole lot, but it'll be something. But yeah, so far with Fire Emblem, I have really enjoyed recording what I have. And I know it's, just from even looking at the statistics, it is nowhere near as watched as anything else I've done. What are the turnip prices, buddy? 60. Okay, they've gone down even further. That's kind of a bummer. Hopefully they'll pick up. Sell all of this. 4,500. That's not bad. Not great. It's not bad. It's like one good fossil. But with Fire Emblem, I'm just doing it because I want to do it. Not because I really wanted to get views. I just want to do it. I wanted to do a series that would take a little more effort than Animal Crossing. Because let's face it, if I were to do what I was doing for a while with Wild World, of just like cutting out, say, finding the money rock, digging up the fossils, you know, that sort of stuff, these episodes would be about 10 minutes each. And it's mostly because with Wild World, I still had things to explain because, well, the series wasn't as long as City Folk is at this point. Like, Wild World was, I think, 60-some episodes. Really nothing to write home about. And honestly, it only ended because of a critical error on my part that caused me to drop my keyboard and thus load a test save state I did a long time before then, and that was, that basically erased my save, and I didn't make a habit of making save states after every recording, because why would I? I didn't use them. I was kind of an idiot in a way, because I knew I had those save states. I knew there was always a chance I might load them and erase everything. But I figured, it'll be fine. But I panicked, because I literally hit the record button, but I did not have everything set up yet, because I was being an idiot. And I knocked my keyboard forward, because in the computer room, basically what I'd have to do to record, because I didn't have the mic boom, was I basically had to move my keyboard behind my monitor. Like, I had to pick it up and set it on its base behind the monitor, standing vertically instead of flat. And that opened it up to fall. And yeah, it was my own fault. I fully admit it was my own fault that that series ended when it did. And I'll admit, I had a pretty big breakdown over it, because I was just starting to notice growth, and then I had just messed it all up. Like, that's how I saw it. And I was, that night, about ready to just literally delete my YouTube channel and never touch it again. Because I felt I messed up big time. Espot, do you want a horse mackerel, Popo? Not really. A little crazy when I saw it in the store and forgot I had ordered one from the catalog. How do you order fish? So I'm looking for someone who would be willing to... That is way too much for a horse mackerel. Sure. We're paying 850 bells, basically, for a horse mackerel. Let's take this to Nook, and I'm going to show why I tend to release horse mackerels back into the water. We just got massively ripped off. We'll sell. Horse mackerel. Yeah, we just lost basically 700 bells. They are probably one of the most worthless fish. But yeah, I did not have a great time after accidentally destroying Wild World. It's also partially why I don't want to go back to it. Other than I feel I've already done everything I could do in that game, I feel like I've already done just about everything I can do in City Folk too. I just don't have another alternative. Though I have mentioned I'm thinking of moving over to Stardew Valley, because it kind of fits the same sort of niche. I might do a few little tests with it, I don't know. I like having City Folk as just kind of a daily vlog of sorts. But we do still have things to show, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Toy Day, all that. And I do really want to show them. We'll be cutting one of those off tonight. But I think, honestly, at the New Year's, we'll probably be ending things. And starting up probably Stardew. Or if, honestly, the new Animal Crossing releases early, you might start it up. It's probably not going to, though. I mean, there is equally less to do. There's equally not much to do in Stardew Valley, but honestly, I feel like it could fill the same sort of niche. But yeah, I'm just gonna meet you guys back later tonight when the Halloween festivities begin. Hello everybody. It is Halloween. Now, we are going to want to get some candy out. Let's just pull out some candy. Now, there is one thing we can't do. It's mostly because I don't have a set of clothes. I was doing some reading up on how Halloween works here. And the villagers that are home, if you have a set of clothes, you can walk in and, you know, basically trick or treat. But I don't. So we are basically just gonna be looking around and trying to find let's see who this is. Yep, this is one of our villagers. Trick or treat! You are gonna give me some candy, right? You only get one warning. Here you go. Woohoo! Gotta go first. Thanks, darling. Yum, gotta go first. You're not who we're looking for, though. Can I say I do really like the music? There is a very specific character we are looking for. And I suppose I should continue mentioning, the villagers outside, when they see you, will start chasing you down. No, I don't want to dig that up. That'd be a very bad thing to dig up right now. But yeah, they start chasing you down, and when they catch you, you have the option of giving them some candy, or they'll transform something, I believe either equipped to you or in your inventory, into something. Okay, that's a villager. Yeah, let's see what happens when we don't give candy. Trick or treat. Hey, give up the candy. You have to do it. No. What's this? What are you trying to pull? Now you'll find out what happens to stingy people, Woomy. Nope. So, our hat and glasses have been transformed into the pumpkin head. So we now have a pumpkin head. I probably should have changed our hat and stuff, but it's okay. I mean, we've been wearing the same hat and glasses for quite a while. Well, mostly just the hat, but there's another villager. Who I'm looking for. Have some candy. I probably should have put all my tools away too, because I don't know if they can do it to my tools. You're a villager, right? Yeah, it's Pudge. Darn it! I already gave you candy! No! A valuable Halloween lesson. So we now have a spoopy shirt. There will be one character around who looks like a villager who will not chase you, and that is who we're looking for. Oh, there's a weed here. Pluck the weeds. Also, I really apologize if I'm kind of quiet. I am really tired. Where is this little bugger? Here there. It's Jack. Trick or treat. Hehehe. Ah, good work, Pumpkin. You figured out which one of us is the real Jack. Tsar of Halloween. Naturally, you'll have brought me some candy as tribute. It's only fitting after all. So how about it, Pumpkin? Care to grease my palm with a little sugar? Here you go. Candy. Ah, scrumptious. Thanks, Pumpkin. I don't know what it is about candy, but it always makes me happy, but I can't get it where I come from. Should give you something in return. I don't know. Take this as my thanks. It's my own personal spooky lamp. See how it works? You give me candy, I give you valuables. You should get me some more candy. Don't hurry though. I'm only here tonight, and I'll be gone all year. Yep. He'll randomly appear around, and we have a chance of losing out on that lamp if we carry it with us. He just moved up here. I'm just gonna give him some more candy. Cause I do like the spooky set. If it's the set I'm thinking of. Have more candy. Give me more spooks. Spooky wallpaper. This is risky business. I should... Well, I mean, I say it's risky business. We still have one more piece of candy there. We do have a lot of candy at home. So, we may as well just quickly head home, grab some of our candy, and then go back looking for Jack. I want to try and get every piece of the spooky set, but it just occurred to me that we don't even have the storage space for it. Like, I'm gonna need to be basically replacing candy with spooks. There we go. Spooky wall, spooky lamp. Set around counterclockwise. Because, I mean, he's been really close on clockwise side twice now. He's gotta probably be getting close to mixing it up. Need to see if I can get these weeds. They're gonna bug me. There we go. Yeah, and I already realized that today's episode is going to be really long. Because I kind of got rambling earlier, so that's what happens when I'm tired. I'll get rambling. No, this is okay. It's so hard to tell if they're actually chasing you. Okay, that one's not Jack. This one is. Found him again. Okay. I think I might actually just make a cut. And I'll just cut back in to show, how many spooky pieces of furniture I managed to get, so see you back whenever I'm done. Okay. I'm calling it quits on trying to get more spooky furniture. All I really managed to get that's unique is the wall, sofa, lamp, chair, bed, bookcase. I was hoping to get the rest of it, but Jack was starting to be a jerk. So I'ma just call it quits on it for now. I'll probably just clear through our candy at some other point. You know what? It's Halloween. Let's eat some candy. I mean, we need to clear the space anyway. Let's just munch some candy. Yeah, I've been here for like 40 minutes now, just trying to get furniture, and that's all I've got to show for it. I kind of hoped, given he hadn't given me a single repeat until the bed, because that was the first repeat, that it was just running on a cycle and that I would get everything and I'd be nice and happy. But no, it doesn't. It's mostly random, and I just got lucky the first 5 times. And then you just started to give me a lot of walls, so I'm really tired, so I'm gonna head up here to bed. Right now, I'd like to take this moment to remind everyone I do have a Patreon, should you wish to throw money at me. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. And with that said, I thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again next time for more Animal Crossing City Folk. I hope you have a really good Ghostmas. See you next time.